Hi everybody. This is the great, coveted second itty-bitty workshop after lunch, so good to see all the eyes open as we start out. My name is Krista Bailey, and I'm here from Indiana University South Bend. We are the third largest campus in the IU system. We have about just over 8,000 students. Only about 300 to 400 live on campus, and that's a recent phenomenon. We just had our first campus apartments constructed a couple years ago, so we have a lot of commuter students as well. But we are situated right in the middle of the community of South Bend, so it's kind of a free flow of people coming and going out of there. So that sort of dictates this culture that we have on our campus. So there's a big priority in community service and doing a lot of outreach, and that is a lot of what we do in our sustainability office called the Center for a Sustainable Future. So I was going to talk a little bit about what we do on Earth Day, because we do something very different than a whole week-long celebration, although that would be really awesome and fun. Because of the size of the campus and the nature of our student body and the fact that we do a lot of work in the community as well as on campus, we've done things a little differently on Earth Day. So generally we think of Earth Day as this international day of awareness, right? We're getting people out about learning about policy and education, public engagement, what they can do. And we also found this year when we went to have our Earth Day event that Earth Day fell on Good Friday. If you know about that other school in South Bend, Indiana, Notre Dame, we have a large Catholic population in our community, so having something on Good Friday was just not an option. So we moved our Earth Day event earlier in the week. I think it was on a Wednesday evening this year. So that I kept that in mind for sure. But what we do with Earth Day, we don't do a lot of the events and the public engagement stuff, but we celebrate our connections between campus and community. We highlight all the wonderful things that are going on through our office, but also what's going on great in the community and in the campus community as well. But we use it as sort of an anniversary for our office. So every Earth Day we say, okay, we've made it another year, we're here on campus another year, here's what we've been doing, and here's what we're looking at doing in the future. So we celebrate a new year of programming and outreach. We lay out to our board and to our faculty and students and the community members that are there what we're going to be doing. We celebrate some of our accomplishments. We let them know how many people, everything from how many fans we have on Facebook to how many students we've taught, how many workshops we've done. So we highlight those as well as look ahead at the year that's coming up, what we're going to be doing and how we're going to build on the successes that we have. But we really use it as a day to connect with our university and community constituency. So at the event, we engage our guests right away from the campus and community, because we have pretty good equal mix at the event with this. And of course, we have to feed them, right, because it's a little Earth Day reception that we have. But food presents something of a challenge in terms of sustainability, especially when we're looking at budgets. We also have a very small office. There is one this year, full-time staff, and interns, work-study students, and a few of that. How are we going to give our guests a little treat? While also walking the talk, right? Not bringing in styrofoam plates and grapes from Chile to serve people, right? So we're trying to show off how we're walking the talk and balancing issues of people, planet, and profit, something we can afford, something that's good for people and also for the planet. So what do we do? So we start with local foods. Actually, we start with vendors that have university approval, and then we work on local. So we work with our local grocery chain, and it's just a couple blocks from campus. So it's people right in the neighborhood, students work there, our local grocery store chain. But they give us sparkling grape juice. We are located near Southwest Michigan, which if you haven't come and done the wine tours, you should. So we get some sparkling grape juice. We are a dry campus, so we don't serve any alcohol but sparkling grape juice. We have a chocolate company in town, so we serve chocolates from them, which we can purchase. And catering through the local grocery store, they're very good about working with us on getting, fresh made bread, local meats, cheeses, and fruits to put on these, little bread treats, kind of like what we had last night at the reception. So we serve all of this on real plates with real silverware and real glasses for the champagne, so we make sure to do that. It also gives little extra work hours to our campus work-study employees that help out with catering, so that's nice. But it also gives this very simple but effective and elegant presentation of what we can do. And we always point out to the people that come what they're eating and why that's what they're eating. But we brought these things in because they're from right around here.